Six friends, bored and restless, decided to delve into the hidden corners of the internet. The dark web they'd heard whispers of, a place of secrets and shadows. "It's just stories, Mark," the bold one declared. "Let's see for ourselves." Late one night, huddled in Emily's basement, they took the plunge. The screen flickered, the air grew heavy. A sense of unease settled over them as they navigated through layers of encrypted websites. They found forums with cryptic messages, marketplaces peddling forbidden goods. The deeper they went, the more unsettling it became. A cold dread crept up their spines. They were in over their heads, but curiosity held them captive. "Guys, I don't like this," whispered Sarah, her voice trembling. They ignored her, their eyes glued to the screen. They stumbled upon a sight unlike any other, a black page with a single, pulsating red symbol. Intrigued and terrified, they clicked. The room went silent. The only sound was their own quickening breaths. The next day, things began to change. Strange occurrences plagued each of them, subtle at first. Sarah found a single withered black rose on her pillow. John's phone displayed distorted images, faces twisted into grotesque smiles. Emily's reflection in the mirror no longer met her gaze. Fear, like a virus, began to spread among them. Mark, ever the skeptic, dismissed it as coincidence. "We're letting our imaginations run wild," he scoffed. But deep down, even he couldn't shake off the feeling of being watched, hunted. Their laughter died down, replaced by nervous glances and hushed whispers. The darkness they had sought was seeping into their lives, tainting their reality. Their dreams became haunted by shadowy figures and whispers of their names. Sleep offered no escape, only deeper descent into terror. They were trapped, both in their waking nightmare and the web they had entangled themselves in. The red symbol, seared into their minds, became a haunting reminder of their folly. Days turned into a blur of paranoia and dread. The friends, once inseparable, now avoided each other's eyes, each haunted by their own personal horrors. They tried to retrace their steps to find the mysterious website again, but it was gone, vanished into the depths of the dark web. One evening, as they finally decided to go to the police, the lights went out. Darkness enveloped the room, thick and heavy. A cold wind swept through the basement, carrying with it a low, guttural growl. Panic seized them. They huddled together, their fear a tangible presence in the suffocating darkness, then silence. The lights flickered back on. They looked around, their hearts pounding in their chests. In the center of the room, where moments ago there was nothing, stood a single black candle. It was lit. Its flame burned an unnatural shade of red, casting dancing shadows on the walls. The air hung heavy with the scent of sulfur and decay. One by one they started to disappear. John vanished first, leaving behind only his phone, which displayed the red symbol, now pulsating ominously. Then Emily, her room left in disarray as if a struggle had taken place. The remaining friends were paralyzed by fear, their nightmares bleeding into their waking hours. Mark, his bravado gone, finally admitted his terror. "We've unleashed something," he whispered, his voice hoarse. They tried to contact the authorities, but their pleas were met with skepticism and disbelief. They were alone, hunted by an unseen entity, their every move shadowed by an escalating sense of dread. The disappearances continued. Sarah, then Chris. Each vanishing act was preceded by the flickering of the lights and the scent of sulfur. Only Mark and Jessica remained, their friendship stretched thin by fear and despair. They knew their time was running out, that they were next. Driven to the edge, Mark and Jessica decided to confront their tormentor. Armed with nothing but their desperation, they performed a ritual they found on the dark web, a desperate attempt to sever the connection they had made. The candle flickered violently, casting grotesque shadows on the walls. A cold wind whipped around them and the room filled with the sound of whispers and unseen creatures. Then, silence. The candle sputtered and died. The air grew still. Had they succeeded? Relief washed over them, followed by an overwhelming sense of exhaustion. As they embraced, Jessica looked at Mark, her eyes wide with horror. "Mark," she whispered, her voice trembling. "Your reflection." He turned to the mirror, his blood running cold. His reflection remained, but it wasn't him. It was a grotesque mockery, his features twisted into a terrifying grimace, his eyes glowing with an eerie red light. The reflection smiled, a slow, chilling smile that spread across its face like a crack in a porcelain mask. The red symbol pulsed on his forehead, a brand of their doom. They were not free. They were never going to be free. The entity from the dark web was now one of them,